here's a weird question for the two of you. This guideline's been under consideration for a few years. It's getting near being approved. Is that the right terminology?
Yeah.
I mean, are you and your peers, what have you been hearing? Are people excited about this? Are they happy that this is happening?
I think it'll take a little bit of time to uptake. Hassan, I'll pass it on to you in a moment. I do think it's a guideline, so it's sort of a soft landing for stakeholders to start to get familiar. And this is how regulators start, right? They start off as a guideline. The EU AI Data Act is a guideline, soon to be law, and so on. So it's a really good way for stakeholders and people like us on the call today to lean in, listen to perspectives, and really gain familiarity of this guideline. But eventually, I would agree with you, Dan, it will likely become a standard or a regulation of sorts in different permutations across the globe. Hassan?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, people are thinking about it. A lot of people are thinking about it. Some they like it very much. They look at it and they say this solves most of my problems. And some they say that there are bits and pieces missing. There is a little bit of criticism that this might not be very well suited for earlier trials, phase 1. But again, it's a guideline. It allows you that flexibility to add things to it. But eventually, it's going to mature into something, as Jess said, which is going to bring more method to the madness. And there's also criticism that there have been guidelines in EMA, for example, in the past, which kind of do similar things and which kind of guide people in similar directions. That part, I don't know how the previous guidelines and this one compares in particular, but it's from what it reads at the moment and the tech spec, it's pretty detailed, and for me, it covers quite a lot.